Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I don't think anyone will notice me. All right, let's go. Got it. All right. Okay, I'm in. It's right there. I see it. I see the key. Ah! Run! Oh no! Hello. Yes, this is Brett. Oh, you see him? You verified it through video? Oh, good. Help's on the way? Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh good, help is on the way. Thank you so much, eufy ExpertSecure System. Today we're adding the eufy ExpertSecure System E10 to the home. A huge thank you to eufy for sponsoring this video. Here is everything you get inside the box, as well as you have add-on accessories that you can add. Now I'm really excited to see what this is able to do because there's a lot of extra features you get with this that you're not getting with other security systems. So some of the things are, if it detects there is a problem, it's going to use a video feed to double check before it dispatches the police so that you have less false alarms, less fees, and there's a lot of integration with this. Another favorite that I have is the base station here has a 24-hour battery. So all of the system is going to continue to work because it's connected to that, and it has that backup battery, and you can store a ton of footage on that as well. And then you also have 4G connectivity because if your power goes out, the internet's out, and things aren't gonna work properly, but this will still work because it's connected to 4G. So I have a lot to go through. Let's talk about this, and then get it installed. And here's everything you get in the E10 kit. So we have everything from the SoloCam S340. We have a motion sensor. We have a battery powered video doorbell. We have a keypad, an extra indoor camera. You have the home base, which has 32 gig of internal storage. It also can be expanded to 16 terabytes, and then you can even use it on battery, like I mentioned, and 4G connectivity. We have a key fob, so you can easily arm and disarm your system with this. You would then have 2 sensors for your doors and windows so that you can know if the door or window has been open. And then you also have a eufy security yard sign. Couldn't fit it here because there's so much in here. But that is everything you need to get started. I've set this up. Now we need to go through and connect each of these devices into the home-based professional S1. You're gonna be able to sign up for professional monitoring system with this, where it also has the local security 24/7 protections. Not only is it using all the smarts from all these devices, but then it has the professional monitoring that's outside of the home to verify that you need help and can quickly dispatch the police when needed. And for the system, additional add-ons are available. So here we have the eufy Smart Display E10, where we will be able to control our entire system. We have the PoE Cam S4 PTC Cam. I actually have these all over my home, so I should be able to integrate what I already have. We'll test that. And then here we have the eufy Indoor Siren E20. We have another flood and freeze sensor. We have a panic button, so you could wear this anytime you need help. Push that button, SOS will be there. Then here we have 5 more door and window sensors. So if you need to enhance the system, a lot of options available. Let's get this installed. Everything will be connected in the eufy Security app, and it walks you through the install. You pull the battery tab, it will then automatically connect. Successfully. And there we're ready to go to the next device.
Ready to add device. Device was added successfully. Device was added successfully. Was added successfully.
Now we're gonna go through and mount all of our devices. I now have the eufy ExpertSecure System fully installed, and we're protected from everything from door entries to motion in the home to cameras outside that are detecting things. So many cool things that are built into the system. And I love that you also have those extra add-on sensors if needed. So if you want to have a panic button right there by you, you have that as well, which is so great. Now this is very similar to any other security system. So here on our keypad, we have the option to do home, away, and disarm. So because I'm home, I would maybe want to turn on the home mode, and there the Homebase Pro notifies me of any changes. It can also notify you if door opens or closes, and really cool that you have a lot of options there. But now that we're home, it's armed all of the different sensors. So maybe you want to turn this on at night. So if somebody breaks in through a door or a window, it would then trigger an alarm. In the morning though, if we wake up and we're just going to disarm it and we want to leave the house, we then type in our code.
Switch to disarm mode.
And then choose the mode that you want to go into. And then it changes the system to disarm so that we can go about our day without the trigger going off. Now, if you leave the home, you would want to come in here and push the away. So now it's giving me about 60 seconds to leave so that I have time to get out of the house. Once I'm away, then it's going to arm the system. And then if a door opens or something is triggered, I would be notified. If a fire goes off, the fire alarm is going to notify me as well. And everything is built right in here.
The system will arm shortly.
So now I have it going into away mode, and it's giving me 60 seconds to get out of here. So you'll hear it beep until it has been armed.
Switch to away mode.
It has now switched to away mode. So if a door opens or there's motion in the home, it's then going to trigger an alarm because there should be nobody at home. Once you arrive home, you then have 30 seconds or so to then come in here and put in your passcode to disarm the system.
Switch to disarm mode.
So there you put in the PIN code and then choose the mode that you want to go into. So very similar to any other security system out there. Now this can all be done within the eufy Security app as well. So we can arm, disarm, and set away right here. But you can get the add-on Smart Display E10, which allows you to do quite a bit more with your system. So here on the E10, we have access to everything in our home. So right here at the top, we have the option to disarm. We can set it at home easily by entering our passcode. Then here we have access to our full smart homes. So some of these things came with the device, and then it's using other eufy Security products I have to integrate here. So here you can see the front and back door right there. So super nice that I can see if those doors are closed. I have access to all of my different security cameras right here from eufy. I can go over here and see recent recorded events. I have other live streaming groups available. So here you can see as I open that and close it, it changes the status of there. I can see my doorbell if I want to go in and do a live view. I can quickly jump into there and it gives me the full live view. And I also have the set where when somebody walks up to the door, instantly we can see who's at the door without them even pushing the doorbell. So it's really nice that we have those. And then here you can see other features from all the other cameras that I have within my home. And then here, some of these extra sensors added to what is capable for the system to do, like the water sensor can then tell me if there has been water detected, saving me thousands of dollars from a flood. And as I showed in the beginning, you can even remove the E10 display. So I can place this on the dock on the counter, or it even has its own kickstand if I want to place it somewhere so that I can view the smart home while I am sitting around the home. And I love how there's no cords. This is mounted right into the wall. Lovely display. So then we have some other extra features here. So we can change the widgets and things like that. But if I want to go and do an alarm right here, so maybe I quickly need help, I can tap the alarm. Here we can quickly do the police, fire, medical, or you can even do a repel alarm. Maybe you saw somebody you didn't recognize. You can come in here and turn on the alarm on specific devices. So the Homebase Pro has an alarm, all the cameras have alarms, and then here we even have my siren that can be triggered as well, so that we can instantly let people know, get out of here before they come into the home. And then we can easily go back to our home. So much can be done here on the Smart Display E10. So taking a look at the eufy Security app, here we have the options to change the different modes. So I can tap home.
Switch to home mode.
And instantly we are in home mode. I now know that everyone inside is protected. And then I can easily tap disarm.
Switch to disarm mode.
And there we are in disarm. So here we have all the different sensors on here. So it's nice that there are so many sensors. And as I mentioned, when you use away mode, it's going to turn on like the motion sensor. So even if you don't have a door sensor or a window sensor there, if the window breaks and motion is detected, then the alarm will trigger, letting you know someone is inside your home when they shouldn't be. Some of the other cool things we have here are the key fob. So if I want to change my status, I just hold down the home on here.
Switch to home mode.
And there we have set it to home, and I can disarm and set away. And then you also have the panic button, which is just the SOS. So that's instantly going to send a response. They will call you, and then dispatch will come. So really nice that we have all of those. And then some of the other sensors, we have the water sensor. So I've set that by the water heater. So if something were to happen, it breaking, then water would trigger it. And I like how it has the extra antenna, so you can set it in a place that might be harder to reach, maybe under a washing machine or somewhere where water might be coming into the home, to then trigger that alarm to keep you safe. With the other siren here, you know, I've placed it in the basement. You could also place this on your nightstand to wake me up in the middle of the night, so then I could receive a call and verify if the alarm was needed or not, so that I could then prevent some false triggers. Now that's one of the features of this alarm system that is so cool. So I didn't know much about this, but if you have a alarm system in your home, you need a permit. So your city will have that. And if you have a permit, you probably get about 3 free false triggers during the month. Well, I found out if you have more than that, they're going to start charge you per false trigger. So let's say we wake up, it's in away mode, we forget to turn off the alarm when we leave, we open the door, it then triggers that, and if we don't see it, it would then dispatch out. The good news is here, it's going to call eufy Security first, and they will be able to verify if it is a true alarm. So there's a few ways they verify. Of course, they're gonna call you pretty much instantly. You then have a code that you're going to use to verify, and then you'll tell them if it is a threat or not that is needed to be dispatched to. And then you also have the option where they can see into videos that you have allowed to verify if there's an alarm. So if I set up the indoor camera in a room, they would be able to check with access to that camera and be able to dispatch without even interacting with you. So I think that's really cool. Now, if you do have a lot of false triggers, they will start charging you after so many. So I think in my city, after 3, it's about $100. Then when you get up to about 5 false triggers in a month, they're going to be charging you $300 per false trigger. Definitely something that I don't want to have. Even though I have the security system that I want to protect my home, I don't want to be paying for false triggers that most likely is going to happen. When you set this up, you do get 7 days to kind of figure out how it's going to work without any actual dispatch, but 7 days wasn't enough for me. So having the ability to verify first with eufy's call center and then to the actual dispatch and having the police come out, I think is such a win, being able to save money long-term with this system. So now it's time to set off a live trigger and see how the eufy ExpertSecure system works in action. Okay, for this demo, we're going to do a smoke alarm trigger. So I have a smoke detector test right here. I have set the status of the home to home, so it knows that we're home. And here we go. There we go. Okay, alarm went off. Siren has gone off, and here I have eufy Security calling. Hello.
Hello, this is Lori with eufy Security. Calling in regards to Brett Bestow.
Yep.
And today at 1:25 p.m. we received a fire alarm smoke detector for a house, and we were calling to make sure everything is okay.
Yes, everything was okay. That was a false alarm.
No problem. Thank you. I'm glad everything's okay, and I hope you enjoy your day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye. All right, and there I silenced the alarm. Here you can see the alarm, and we can go in and cancel it if we know that it was accidentally triggered. And let's go ahead and set this to disarm. So there you go, that worked great. I received the call verifying that the alarm was there, and I did another test, same thing happened. So really great that we have that protection of them verifying before anything is dispatched to the home to prevent any false alarms and false fees that we don't need to be paying. So love how the system works. Now, while the alarms were going off upstairs, down here at the Homebase Pro, the alarm was going off as well. Now, the whole system is set through rapid response monitoring, a 5-diamond security center. So really great to have such quick access to live support and being able to call a distress signal as well. So really cool how that all works. Now, my biggest concern about having a security system in the home is what happens if the power goes out.
Power supply lost. Switching to backup battery.
Uh-oh. All right, so we got a backup battery here. Let me turn on a backup light that I have. So here at the Homebase Pro, it has that 4G connectivity and the backup battery, so it will still continue to function connected to the sensors, all those that are battery powered, which most of them were, and you will still have protection in your home when the power goes out. So if something were to happen, you will still get the call and verifying that everything is okay in your home. And if the power comes back on,
Power restored. Switching to main supply.
power takes over and it continues to working as normal. And here, even with the power off, I can then change the status.
Switch to home mode.
And there it continues to work.
Switched to disarm mode.
And each of my different sensors are still connected. Here it's showing that it's on battery. It shows its battery life. Here we have the smoke detector and other sensors in the home. Now in the add-on kit, it came with the PoE S4 Max. So this is also able to be powered directly from the Homebase Pro. It is currently on battery power. So there, without it being plugged in, I still have access. You can see things are working. So if you have these mounted around your home, the security cameras will still be powered directly from the Homebase Pro. And then if you're using the other solo cam, that has its own built-in battery to use. Awesome. Now from the install to now, this is such a simple system to get set up. As soon as you turn it on, you automatically connect all the devices just by pulling the little battery pin. Things automatically start connecting through the app. And then I was able to get them installed quickly and instantly the monitoring was activated. So if anything happened, I was receiving that call to make sure everything was okay, which definitely helps me have some peace of mind with my family at home. So if you have any further questions about the eufy ExpertSecure system, please let me know down in the comments below. They do have 1 month free trial of the ExpertSecure monitoring system. So if you do want to pick this up and add expert security to your home, make sure you check out the link down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.